What's good? Devin Hendricks here, and I'm going to talk about the current state of the world because it has me pretty riled up and it needs to be talked about. I feel like there's not too much I can personally do to change things or stop certain people, but I can at least come out here and share my perspective and maybe add to your perspective. Instead of just crashing out in comments and being a keyboard warrior, because that's not doing good for anyone. We all have a unique perception of the world. We all see the universe from a unique place, but it is critical that you don't get stuck in that place. You need to expand your horizons and allow other people's perspectives to influence yours and expand yours. I've gotten all this written down because I generally have a tendency to get the words caught up in my mouth when I'm speaking, or if I get passionate about things, get a little flustered and a little tism kicks in. But I found that I am much more eloquent on the written page. With all that being said, let's get into this topic today. Just because we have had a black president and many non-white people are successful nowadays does not cancel the fact that some groups of people are still disproportionately affected by things like discrimination, racism, poverty, police brutality, etc. And this is coming from a straight white male who has been impoverished and has experienced police brutality. But I can still acknowledge the fact that black people experience these things in a disproportionate way. Sure, it may be better than it was 50 years ago, but it still exists. Things like BLM are meant to bring awareness to these issues. They're not meant to say white lives don't matter. That's the same kind of logic as a toddler who needs a present on their sibling's birthday. Like, oh, he got a present, why didn't I get a present? Where's mine? Ridiculous. In my opinion, all life on this planet is equal. And if you zoom out far enough, we are all very insignificant. We are specks of dust in the void. So it's important to just relax, take a step back, try to see yourself from the outside, and think about the impact of your words and your actions. Alright, a couple additional points here. You really think companies or organizations can function if they're just hiring incompetent people based on the color of their skin? I don't think it works like that. I don't think things would continue to function if that's how people hired. When I was in high school, I was looking at scholarships and stuff. Of course, the scholarships for minorities, scholarships for girls. Not many for me, as a straight white male. And I can see though that a scholarship for a woman is not sexist against a male. Systems like DEI are not perfect, but they're in place for good reason. Alright, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. Leave your perception in the comments, and maybe we can both expand our perception.